He used to build like NASCARs, like tube
wow.
chassis. Okay, he says I could do stuff. Never seen his work before. I took that V8 Tesla, dropped it off at his house, and I said, I trust you on this one. And then that was it. The rest was history. So we would go there, shoot video. The first start video was there, and we just worked on it until the end, and then it's running and driving.
So when you cut it in half, do you have to do something to ensure the rigidity of the structure?
Yeah, there's bracing and reinforcements all over the car.
So is it much heavier than the original car?
It's about 1,200 pounds lighter than the original car.
Really?
Yes.
Because of the electric engine and the batteries missing?
If you think about it, the average battery weight of a Tesla is well over 1,000 pounds, 1,100 pounds in some cases.
That makes sense.
There was a rear motor, subframe, that was like 350 pounds, 400 pounds. Then there's a front motor as well. So the front motor, after moving all that weight, putting an engine and a transmission, an LS is one of the lightest engines they make, with the drivetrain, that car went from 4,975 pounds to like 3,300 pounds. The car weighs next to nothing now.
Wow.
Comparably speaking.
3,000 pounds for a sedan is really light.
It's very light. And that has the full interior, the seats, it has everything in there.
That's like sports car light.
Yeah. It's a light car. You'd be amazed at how much you could remove. That's the tunnel right there. That's all the bracing in the tunnel.
Oh,
so we had to build that. So that was the first start rate. That was really fun. We had to build that tunnel, all the bracing in it, so it wouldn't fall apart. So all that structural tubing going across it so the car doesn't pancake itself, and that's the work.
Now, when you drive this thing, obviously it wasn't designed to have an engine in the front and the transmission tunnel and all that.
That was a fake yoke. We were going to put a yoke in it as a joke. We ended up not doing that. That's a waste of time.
I don't like the yoke.
No.
I don't like it as a steering choice. It just sucks when you're trying to park and pull into places.
Right.
How much did it affect the way the car handles?
The car handles great. We took it on a racetrack. So eBay Motors, actually, we're sponsored by them. They brought us out to a Sonoma Raceway, and we were just doing donouts and burnouts around their circle track. The car, it feels, you know what it feels like? It feels like almost like what's a four-door muscle car? A modern muscle car.
A Charger?
Charger.
Yeah.
Cadillac CTS.
Charger SRT. Oh, yeah,
SRT.
Cadillac.
It's more like a Cadillac CTS-V.
Wow.
And it's light, it's fun, it'll do a burnout. I was going like 30 miles an hour, stomped on it, rolling burnout until like almost 100. The thing is ridiculously fun. Yeah, it's a really fun car. But that's the thing. The biggest debate was, Rich, why are you doing this? Because the finished product is slower than a normal Tesla, right? I'm like, that's fair enough. 0 to 60 is not as fast. It's rear-wheel drive only now. It'll spin the tires until 100, no problem. There's no autopilot. That doesn't work anymore. But I'll tell you right now, I took that car to a show, parked it next to a Plaid, the fastest and most amazing car built right now. People didn't even know there was a Plaid next to me. People went crazy over that car, and that's why it was built.
Because of the novelty.
Because it's the novelty. Listen, that's probably the only one that's going to get built. There's no sense in making a second one because, let's be real, the car was expensive to make, and it isn't as fast as a regular Tesla. It's just to show what you can do when you put your mind to it. And I'll tell you, man, I've had offers to buy that car for ridiculous amounts of money just because of what it is. You can work on it. You could modify it yourself. And it's the spirit of car enthusiasm.
Are you going to sell it?
Never.
Never?
Never.
You just said never.
I have a big problem, Joe. I keep every car I build, I keep. Every car that represents a memory for me, whether it's friends coming together for a common cause, building something, having all those memories, I never sell them.
Really?
Yeah. So the V8 Tesla is one of them because I could see myself already. That car has made so many memories as friends. If I sell that car and I see some knucklehead driving it down the street, I'll be like, "What? That's my car.
Right.
I want that. Why are you having fun in that?"
Especially the amount of time involved in thinking. That one I get.
Right.
I get.
About the engineering behind it, because what's it worth to someone? 100?